a bright beginning of the evening. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Requesting everybody to put your hands together for the chairperson of Marmagoa Port Authority, Dr.
This performance was not a kind of a show from the port alone. It's a kind of a performance which have been put together by all of you, all the dignitaries sitting on the dais and off the dais. It's a team performance, and we should realize that this could not have been possible without support from the railways, the customs, immigration, health, and various other stakeholders and other port users, the PPP operators, all of them. So we thought of celebrating this occasion, and today it's just a celebration. So I've already told people, and both Bella and the commissioner also is not interested in making long speeches. All of us are kind of have decided that speeches we had actually kept for the chief guest and the guest of honor. Unfortunately, they had to leave for Delhi, so we are all left with bureaucrats now. And we are more for action and less for words. So today, during this last year, as I told you, we put in a very good performance of 15.91%, and even 23-24 also, we were first among the major ports. We had a growth rate of around 19%, 23-24, and 25-26 around 16% growth. In between 1 year also, there was a record performance, but that was a record rain in Goa, which was the record rain followed by a lot of disruptions in the railways. So from that, we can understand that whatever performance the port is putting up, it is a combined effort. The 85 to 90% of our cargo evacuation is through the railways. And if the railways perform well, or we together perform well, there is a combined excellent performance, and that is the team performance which we are seeing right now. So I would like to thank all of you, and today we would like to welcome the chief guest who is here, our DRM and a dear friend of mine. And I think together we have done a brilliant work last year, having, I think the average number of rakes went up to around 11, 12 even, from 8, 9. This would not have been possible without a synergy between the two organizations. And from the leaders up to the team down below in the field, everybody has to work as a team to have this kind of a performance. And I should also like to mention the customs cooperation there. And recently they have come up with a wonderful order, even immigration also, that the customs boarding, physical boarding, is no longer mandatory. It is based on risk profiling of the vessels. Even the immigration and the customs will be boarding the vessels based on risk profiling, and all other kind of clearances, including the remote entry, the sail-out clearance, everything will be done based on the documents submitted online. So this is a wonderful kind of a decision from multiple agencies trying to kind of improve the business through the port, benefiting all organizations. So I was telling to both of them, they are much richer than the port. While the port is making around 600 crores a year, our DRM makes around 750 crores a year from the port operations, and our customs makes 2,500 to 3,000 crores. Maybe I'm a little exaggerating, but so we are the poorer among the, that is. So it's a win-win from all sides, and together if we work, everything is possible. That does not mean that there is no friction. That does not mean that there are no issues. But if everybody is positive about it, we can find a way out through to solve all these issues. So with this, let me first of all welcome DRM formally. She has come all the way from Hubli. And I was telling her, just like in the railway passenger list, she was getting elevated from the special guest position to the guest of honor, and from the guest of honor to the chief guest, just like the upgradation happens in the railway classes. And she has been kind enough to kind of accept when I just messaged her and talked to her. So thank you for coming all the way. And Mr. Bipin Upadhyay, she has been he just joined the post of the Customs Commissioner only very recently, last week. And just now I was mentioning to him that we need to have a joint meeting with the stakeholders, how we can, especially the latest order of the remote entry, etc., can be implemented in the field. So he has agreed for a joint meeting. So I think in future, sit together and solve these issues. So I would like to thank each one of you for taking time out and coming here and attending this wonderful function. And I hope all of you will stay back for dinner too. So thank you very much. If I have forgotten to welcome anybody individually, please forgive me, but you're all welcome to this function. Without you all, this function would never have happened. And I would like to also thank people from Karnataka, people who have come from, outside Goa, especially for this function. Thank you.
And a sustainable development approach. We have achieved a lot. This achievement is because of many people. We appreciate the efforts of our own organization, that is our officers, our employees. There are 3 PPP terminals working at our port: SWPL, Adani Terminal and Delta Ports. We appreciate the efforts of importers, exporters, stevedores, CHAs, all those stakeholders related to us. As sir said, the substantial portion of our cargo is evacuated through railways. Without railways efforts, what we have achieved would not have been possible. Similarly, the regulatory agencies, customs, immigration, port health officers, all have contributed along with the port. That's how we have achieved this. I also appreciate all other stakeholders who have supported in our achievement. I think I'll just make a small, brief presentation on what we have achieved during the financial year 2025-26. Here the performance related to operations. This is the traffic performance. As already told to you, we have achieved a traffic of 21 million, the highest in last 5 years. Of course, we had done one time 50 million cargo when iron ore was at peak. Without iron ore, our cargo was less than 10 million. Today, we have also learned to survive without iron ore, but it is just a question of survival. We need to perform, we need to improve. So iron ore is a must. Of course, the iron ore cargo over last 4 years is in the range of about 3 to 4 million. So all major ports put together handled about 915 million as against 854 million, an increase of about 7%. Marmugao port achieved about 16% growth in the traffic from 18 million to 21 million. Majority of this cargo, as usual, dry bulk, mostly coal and iron ore. As I said, apart from traffic, we have improved in efficiency parameters also. Our vessel turnaround has improved compared to the previous year from 69.68 hours to 66.25 hours. Additional rakes during the year. The average rake is roughly about 10.3 when compared to the previous year's 8.83. So almost 1.5 rake per day we have improved. And our rake TRT is roughly about 5.5 hours on an average. Cruise destination, the cruise vessels, international cruise vessels almost remained same, 12. The domestic cruise vessels calls have reduced, but the number of stay is almost same. Though the calls have reduced, the vessels remained at the port more than 2 days sometimes. This is about our finances. So all these years, I was heading finance since 2014. I was the one who has signed the P&L balance sheet with higher infrastructural improvements in the port. This is one terminal, but that is berth number 10 and 11. We are operating on PPP basis where 2 HMCs are provided. Roughly about an investment of 140 crores. Majors Delta Port is operating this terminal. This COD is, the commercial operations commenced from 1st of April. The project is completed on 31st of March. You all know we handle coal. It is little environmentally sensitive, and the PPP operator, that is JSW SWPL, has constructed the covered storage shed, a huge covered storage shed. Entire coal of that terminal is handled through this shed, roughly about a cost of 160 crores, and it is completed in May 2025. Today we are STP water and also fresh water. Now we have laid a pipeline of 1.8 kilometers from Baina to the port. The treated water is being used for dust suppression measures for all the terminals at MPA. We have a new RFID, 2 rakes line, but there was an issue here. We could not place simultaneously 2 rakes. I think with Madam's help, DRM Madam's help, we have implemented within a short span of about 45 days completed this project of roughly about 3 crores. This provides us independence for both lines 8 and 8A. You can simultaneously operate this railway rakes at these places. We have taken several trade promotion measures, offered concessional tariff for handling at Western. Our environmental or air quality at the port premises or port ambient air quality. Though we have increased cargo, though during the year we have handled more cargo, the ambient air quality, the PM10 and PM2.5, which is considered for measuring the quality, which have drastically reduced. I can say the air quality at Marmugao is much better than air quality of many places in Goa. At times, of course, people talk, or the media, it comes in the media that coal handling causes lot of pollution. I think this is the figures which is published by State Pollution Control Board and not the port. So these are the authentic figures. We have 3 ambient air quality monitoring stations. So this is taken directly and it is published by Goa Pollution Control Board. These are about our ongoing deepening of approach channel to handle Cape-size vessels. Extension and improvement to the loading platform at 8 to handle 2 simultaneous rakes is going on now. I think it is expected to complete by May. We have a plan of another 4 megawatt solar plant. GEDA is the PMC for this, and we expect during 26-27 we want to install and complete this project. Of course, these speedboats, we are going for a new speedboat, replacing our all navigational buoys and going for a new CCTV system. This is one new project we are planning and implementing during this year, that is yacht parking facility. We have already awarded this work to a private partner, roughly about 25 crores of investment, which we will be doing here. It will boost the tourism activities at Goa. We have received, as we improve our cargo handling, we also know that lives are very important. Safety is very important. Resources, assets are very important. We have implemented ISO 45001, that is occupational health and safety, during this year. We have achieved many things during the year 25-26, but at the same time we need to achieve more. When we need to achieve more, again, as I said, it is the collaboration, it is the synergy between the organizations, the teamwork plays. We request you all to continue to support us. Let us, all of us, try to improve the performance. With this, let us jointly improve, jointly gain, collectively achieve all our plans, goals. Thank you. Thank you very much.
बात करना चाहूँगा संस्कृत के एक श्लोक से। श्लोक ये है, यो ध्रुवानी परित्यज्य अध्रुवानी निषेवते ध्रुवानी तस्य नश्यन्ति अध्रुवम नष्टमेव हि। इसका अर्थ है कि हमें हमेशा निश्चित चीज़ों, निश्चित अवसर या लक्ष्य को ही मानना चाहिए। हम अगर अनिश्चित कल्पनाओं या मृग तृष्णा, मिराज के पीछे भागेंगे तो हमें निश्चित लक्ष्य तो प्राप्त नहीं होगा और अनिश्चित कल्पनाएं तो वैसे भी कभी भी नहीं मिलती। A very good evening to all the dignitaries on the dais, and a very good evening to everyone present here, friends, colleagues. Let me start with first congratulating MPA for their excellent performance. The data, the reports, the PowerPoint presentations speak volumes. So from my side, congratulations to MPA. And at the same time, as this is to recognize by the awards to be given now, subsequently, I congratulate all the winners also on this occasion. As far as the evening goes, I would like to say that any system works seamlessly by virtue of two fundamental principles. These are, first, by maintaining work discipline, and second, by following time discipline. So the first is work discipline, the second one is time discipline. Somebody collectively calls it as dwell time. When we combine these two aspects and work together as a team with all stakeholders, positive and fruitful result is bound to happen. I assure everyone present here that my team of officers and staff in Customs Goa will always work in coordination with everyone present here to achieve the desired result. I am always, as far as I am concerned, I am always available 24/7 in order to listen to any grievance, any small to small, any grievance, and sort out all the issues so that work goes on without any delay or stoppage. I have, as informed, I have joined. Thank you. As informed, I have joined recently, but not new to Goa. I was posted here only since October 23 as Commissioner Central GST, but I have joined Customs just the last week. बात अवार्ड्स की हो रही है, बात साथ मिलके काम करने की हो रही है, तो बात वर्ड्स में नहीं करते। मैं कविता लिखता हूँ, मैं अपनी आज की भावनाओं को बहुत एक छोटी सी कविताओं में आप लोग के सामने रख के बात खत्म करना चाहूँगा। कविता है, माना कि कुछ कमियां थीं, माना कि कुछ कमियां थीं, पर जो है उस पे गर्व है। जरूरी ये नहीं क्या नहीं हुआ, जरूरी ये नहीं क्या नहीं हुआ, जरूरी ये भी नहीं कि क्या नहीं हो पाएगा। अनिवार्य ये है कि हम आगे बढ़ें, अनिवार्य ये है कि हम आगे बढ़ें, संकल्प लें कि सब साथ मिलके चलें। हम सभी को मंजिल अवश्य मिलेगी, जीत हम सभी की साथ होगी। So on this auspicious evening, I once again wish everyone best of luck and success in life. Jai Hind, thank you.
Vedanta Limited, ladies and gentlemen, handling the highest tonnage of cargo for the Our next award, ladies and gentlemen, the highest unloading bulk cargo in the last 24 hours for the financial year 2020. And the second award. Our next award in the category. Can we give them a huge round of applause? Achieving the award in 60 minutes and being the fastest mechanized loading. Join me in welcoming, ladies and gentlemen, Adani Mormugao Port Terminal Private Limited. And the first award in this category goes to GAC Shipping India Private Limited. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, as they approach the stage. Put your hands together, ladies. Supply chain management at MPA. Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Customs for critical role in port logistics and supply chain management. Well, we are recognizing them for the critical role in maritime safety and public health. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, Port Health Organization, for promoting tourism while handling cruise vessels at MPA. Huge round of applause for Department of Tourism. And ladies and gentlemen,
बहुत शिकायत है आप लोगों से, जितनी एनर्जी एंकर में है उतनी एनर्जी आप लोगों की तालियों में नहीं है. Please give it up for the anchor and for the awardees. Huge round of applause. Respected Vinod sir, आप सीनियर हैं, आपने फंसा लिया. Thank you so much for that. So, लंबी चौड़ी स्पीच थी, but as Vinod sir has permitted कि हम लोग we can cut it short because we are just the bureaucrats, and as I keep telling him, sir हम लोग मजदूर लोग हैं, काम करना है, बताइए क्या करना है, भाषण देने के लिए कभी मत बोलिए. But yet, since I am the chief guest, I am forced to do this. So, respected Vinod sir, Chairperson, Shri Vinayak Rao ji, Deputy Chairperson, my distinguished colleague, Shri Vipin Kumar Upadhyay ji, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening once again. It is a privilege to be present here as we celebrate the outstanding achievements of Mormugao Port Authority. The port and Southwestern Railway share a deep interconnected partnership. If the port is a gateway of trade to the railway, if the port is a gateway to trade, the railway provides the vital connectivity that keeps this gateway moving efficiently. Our growth and success are closely linked. I am proud to share that during 25-26, Hubli Division achieved its highest ever loading at the port, handling 12.891 million ton. approximately around 4,000 odd rakes, including coal, limestone and pig iron. Together, we have also achieved record daily and monthly loading performance during the year. Sir, I would like to make a small correction. It was 14 rakes, the highest loading number in a day that we had achieved. There has been a tremendous coordination, teamwork and a shared commitment between MPA and Indian Railways. I also commend MPA for its continued commitment to sustainability, professionalism and the operational excellence which they have portrayed throughout the last 15 months of my tenure here. Behind these accomplishments are countless dedicated professionals, and I would like to congratulate each one of them today, who may be here, who may not be here, but my heartiest congratulations to the team, sir. I once again extend my warm congratulations to the entire team of Port Authority and look forward to further strengthening the partnership. I also congratulate each of the awardees who are present here. I can already see the board faces. I would not stretch it further. So thank you very much. Have a great evening ahead.